much hating, too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating. Too much you hear but you shaking. Too much of a friend, yeah, you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating. You too much of an agent. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing. Dilated peoples, stark amazement. Top chart chasing, your heart racing. Spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I? Sharing too much in my paint can graffiti art. Spraying too much to spark in the dark basement day. Breaking too much, these mobs operate through too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Now with all the fake check-ins. Either you from the soil or you're not. And if this ain't even a half. They displace you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. View engine change, dates to purposely misplace you engine. Egg shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in old caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? Oh, and engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A graven image, then reset the same station. They played you, engine, the same unseen hand. You just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Everything they own. Hold fast, let me get that. Now to rip that, gift rap, not with rhetoric. Shit chat, shit back, go back and forth on platforms for an intro scratch. Rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary get chitlin', that don't kiss back. Shit swag, we here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold, not provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Shafati, shoot, Hebrew, Muslim, Mason, Morris, Cornerstone. Fraternal orders of Horse Rome. You've no substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit of broken promises. Home through landlines or portless phones. Lines like ley lines aligned with constellations. Rocks cry out till the land, till the sword is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. Power is strong. Show. With all farms off the land. It includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine, you need to get the fuck off. We ain't playing this time. We're gonna stay exactly what y'all motherfuckers do. Akichiwa.
African American blood, you were forced to identify as African American.
If you look at the old censuses, you will see people who clearly we know are Native American ancestry categorized as colored people or mulattoes. So there are many African Americans today, people socially identified as African Americans, who have Indian ancestry.
I was raised with my siblings, know what it means to work collectively, understand organization or structure, respectively. I'm aware each individual must play their position in a shared vision, staring in faces of foes, wishing the death for me. You've got appetite for destruction, I've got the recipe. It'll be more than an upset stomach for you digestively. Plenty much love and respect and family that checked on me when I'm swimming in prosperity. Get more than just a check from me. Rest assured what's in my chest is real. You'll get the best of me. What I offer upon the altar will be my legacy. Blessed be yet to be less is not in my pedigree, especially with my ancestries, not from DNA.com, but respectfully from my great granny's mouth. When I used to visit my great granny's house across the street from Jeffrey Manor, no doubt my old man Amy was sit on my great granny's couch, fringes on my great granny's blouse. I kid you what, once I reach the top, there will be a table for all my people to feast at in memory of those we had to leave back. I be strapped on each track with no label to push my release back. These bows and arrows are ripped through just de facto government's tissue. Not one shot will miss you. This industry will get hit too. This you, that guy's official. These other spitters will trick you as if what they spit is missile. Scud, but really ain't fizzle. But luckily, Teto, she gives you substance in abundance. Radiance to the circumference. You love sense, it seems. The theme of others need adjustments, cause their content is nonsense. Repugnance. We protected women and children. They disrespected the skill and building of those of us. We the willing, we the people needful of healing. They sheeple been marked. Right hand or forehead sealed it. The beast digital signature. Nanotech mixture. MR and a elixir. In particular, similar picture to the 144,000 now. Here's the kicker. Were you to truly research the literature's perimeter? Same one who gave you God and devil. Author, the scripture minister slash magistrate. Predicted future past his fate. The goal is to vacillate and approbate a past state. But their time is up. It's up to us to resist it. The veil has been lifted. The paradigm has shifted.
And understand that the so-called African American or the so-called black person with ancestral roots in America is in fact the American Indian. And remember, I use the word Indian because it is the legal term. If I was speaking to another indigenous person, I would refer to my tribe and they would refer to theirs. The American Indian is the indigenous aboriginal of the Americas.
Really, buddy? Really?
In my music, and in a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, made no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get housed up. I'ma lay him out, execution's down. Too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God, it's over. Doing your time is in the end. Locked Jah silent without sin. He put me on the bed for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down. With suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution could start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger popping like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful, sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand on kneels. Too late when the caps get bills. Don't believe it TC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red in my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' rid them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business, you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump. Gimme.
It's a little badass
push. Step, crush.
I don't know where you get them bad jeans from, bro.
Nobody ever stop.
Lucy, Omek, Tara Jones. Beloved, what's going on? Additional Turtles, what's going on? Jay, what's going on, beloved? Ganja, Millennial, what's happening, y'all? What's going on? Gonna get right into it here. I said I was gonna read a little bit.
Watch time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I fix, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I fix, marks once we make knowledge one is when the rhyme and bass rock. I rose up, took a shower, purified my auric field, took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Done some curls for sure, I'm more to build solid foundation, my crown chakra core and hill, pound the pavement, sacred ground, freedom I stand for, free all political prisoners of war, man or woman and child, rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple, highest form, spiritualities, how you teach math, a humble beast and still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath, rain fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quarrels, establish Big Ma household, she may restore him, the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I fake, marks once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I face, marks once we make knowledge born is when rhyme and bass drop the next host. Note to self, quit playing, hit the gas, this shaft is called my turn, take the risk and smash. Most of them got vaccinated with chips in their ass, plus rappers sacrificing each other for percent cash session. Watch videos without the subliminals, predictive programming, weirdo strong minstrel shows. The land's contaminated, fruits and vegetables, black minerals, the water and skies I find. New way chemicals, technology got me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will next spot to unlock the minds that are stuck within a Xbox off the chart. I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark water. I'm on the front line, X-Martian spot. I shine because of her, for she's the best work. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates this spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I face, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I face, marks once we make knowledge one is when the rhyme and bass drops.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm gonna read a few things today. Then we'll come back and read because I'm gonna go out and get something to eat today. Actually, I was invited out to a restaurant. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. One, if everything's fine. Two, if it is buffering. You are being too wild out. He's having a good time. No, he didn't have no crack nap or the kitty nap, catnip, whatever you want to call it. But he's having a good one. Nope, I am actually not American. That belongs to the crown and the fake ass Pope. So you be that fake ass motherfucker and get off my land, you monkey. How about that, you goof tart? I am not American. The fuck I want to be that for? That's down by Belize and Brazil. See, they don't know nothing. These little peckerwoods just come in here and these little worthless sellout niggas and boulets and even these little things that are not like y'all. These little things. I shared something to my baby girl, Snoo, and I shared it to somebody else, and she's a nurse. She should know better than I do. Usually when you have bile coming from your system, which is a myriad of a very light yellowish hue, the individual in the, I know everybody's talking about it, all right? Because I've been telling y'all, you're not the only ones here. A lot of you are in ignorance. That was bleeding gold. He was literally bleeding gold, the yellow. It's not bile. So I have relatives, my uncles and them, NFL, NBA, actual people in my family who play. And even they don't like talking after they had got through the military in the 70s. And I mean, excuse me, not the military. I was in the military in the 80s, but in the 70s, military and those who played in the NFL, the sports leagues, he is going wild, dog. And they just wouldn't talk about it. Now you had a plethora of them come over and reveal some things. Not everybody in sports is aware of a lot of things going on. You dig what I'm saying? No, they're fine, but you know how to sound. Y'all have wrenches. God, dog. If you say something it don't bother me when they say goofy stuff. They don't know. They lack authority. They lack anything. Even the little lizard monkeys walking around. And that's not really what they are. These terms. How do we go 2,000 years of only having 1 billion people? In 2,000 years, 1 billion people. If y'all are really intelligent. And then 224 years later. No, listen. Because a lot of y'all don't know nothing. How do you all of a sudden have 8 billion people? I want somebody to break down the map. You just tell me that everybody's having sex when Margaret Sanger and them came in the early 1900s and brought in this damn way of murdering babies? And you got a bunch of dumb fake Negro women who are not your people. How many times have you paid attention when people get into entertainment, all of a sudden they disappear? Anywhere from 6 months, 3 months to 2 to 5 years, and then they come back, they're looking different, but they still carrying on the same parlay with the same voice, which is easy to modulate and change. Y'all, I don't want to throw energy into this because I don't give a damn what's here. I'm telling you, I know how it ends. It doesn't matter what they think, frolicking around in skin suits. I told you what happened to me in the military. And I didn't speak of every story after when they came with the little closing eyes like this. I think that thing was here to help. But see, you have those who are here and they're elated because they think they've succeeded in crossing the barriers. No, they've only themselves more. Whatever they want, whatever they are, it matters not. You dig what I'm saying? Okay? This is very important for y'all to understand. Y'all gonna have to understand. You have to get under me and listen, because y'all don't know how to understand, so you can walk with me. Now I'm gonna bring some things to the forefront so you can stop being emotional in their context of existence. See, I give off a little energy to them. It's just enough to satisfy. But the dynamic is I take so much in that sometimes I'm sitting here like a goddamn tornado. Not fluctuate, not anything. I am so contained with it. I can't explain it. Now, if you choose not to find that, then you be there. So whoever it happens to, when it happens and you feel like you just want to run and jump off the top of a mountain because you can't figure it out, you have not listened, heard, or hearkened on to my voice. You're looking at me as if you know me. I'm telling you, you don't. This is who I miss. Principal Chief, Two Bears Ross, Darian Two Bears Ross, Teliano Kosa Yokode, a good beloved brother of mine. Yes, children here in Arizona and a few other places. We have our paths that we travel to. Okay? Some sooner and some less. This is Elizabeth, New Jersey. This is another one of the gifts he sent me. I haven't opened it. I keep it just as it is. I'm gonna bury it just like that. I know what's supposed to be in here, but I'm just going to bury it. Do you get? Y'all make false connections to things that have no relevance in anything. And then you think you know because you believe. That means lack of knowledge, no truth in knowing. All right? I just wanted to share that because some people have a hard time accepting certain things that may be plausible. And this was October 15th, 2020. And then he passed away. Well, he didn't really go nowhere, but he has a bigger purpose that he relinquished with me a long time ago. Okay? It was his time. Now people might say it was cancer or the shot or whatever. Don't. Thank you, Millennials Best. Oh, you doing wonderful. Hey, Benji, what's up, beloved? You doing? Yeah. But let me carry on, okay? Because people are having a hard time in this existence, and you can't fault them. Somebody said, "What about that kid?" Let me see if I can pull him up. Who shot his ex-girlfriend, who she had a partial restraining order against? Was that in Chicago? In an apartment complex. He was abusive. But when you look at it all, what's really going on that causes these young children to do what they do? What was his name? Was it I didn't pull up all his information because I don't see the purpose in doing such. But I know it was a 27-year-old woman, and I think it was Parksville apartment complex, Baltimore. Isn't that still Chicago? If any of you in Chicago know about it, or was it Baltimore? Baltimore. I thought I'm processing that from because I had to go read it just to make sure. This is happening every day. You just don't get the top of it. This is to stir and bring things. It's like the dude who was talking to his baby's mama, and he had his fist balled up in Chicago, remember? And he was known to beat her, and then when he started whooping on her, she told the son to go out to the car in a chicken shack or something. He was like, "Not today," and he went and got the gun. And this goofy, misguided, stupid nigga, like so many others, decided he was gonna take it out like them Zoles in Miami, all those dumb niggas running around with guns, just the thirst they want to kill. And all the ones in Jacksonville, these goofy niggas who they catch, Fulio, what happened to him should have never happened. Because you have these little meaningless, dick-sucking, booty-bumping little punks running around. And I'm saying that because that's what they became. These thuggies. They have taken on a persona of something outside themselves. But how does it happen? I'm not saying this with feelings or emotion. I'm not using the names that you all believe to be bad words, which they're not. This is what the enemy has conveyed and created because they want to take over as much as possible. And it's not just the vestige. They want to get rid of those things that may be a threat in the future if they come across information pertaining to something that may uplift them from the barren wastelands they are existing in. So I'm going to read some things from the Apocrypha or the Bible or whatever you want to call it, all right, and give you a little stuff because you see the thumbnail. For those of you who are time-wise and THYME, like the medicinal herb, not the fake TIME, because that don't really exist. Take the time to circumvent themselves and relax. Now, I want y'all to send a little energy to Baby Girl Slaughter. She's a little under the weather with the flu. Okay? I've given her some suggestions. So when her old man gets home, her husband, I don't like that husband-wife narrative. I say old lady and old man. That's what I say. All right? Because I don't believe in this marriage shit. You're still a ward of the state. To get some cold water and a couple other things to knock it out. But yeah, this individual, I know they had caught him. It was obvious that she said in the video, because I listened to it. I had to listen to it like 5 times just to make sure. And literally, she says, I had a restraining order against you. Well, I was going to call my brother original lone wolf because see, this is the kind of thing that's actually happening. There's shootings all. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about certain so-called states. I'm so tired of this term states. Oh. But y'all know St. Louis, man. They had a shootout over there the other day and the day before that, and over last Friday, boy. Boy, the war ain't. Listen here. But these individuals are the dumbest things walking. But when I say dumb, I'm saying they are lost. They don't have the crown. They don't have the Lord of themselves. The lore is the Lord. The lore, which, you know what I'm saying? My lore, I have a story to tell. I can change it at any time. How I want to tell it, when I want to tell it. See, this is the benefit, not misleading, but you self-misrepresent because you don't know no better, just like they do. So the lore, you see what I'm saying? That gravity, that thing that brings in the Lord, that circumvents who you are. There's no Lord outside of yourself unless you want to believe in a fake-ass Zionist landlord and everything else that misappropriates everything about who you are to create more pain and chaos. So I want to read a few things, okay? I like when these little, I enjoy the monkeys coming. I want to break down first the thumbnail that I put up there. Some of y'all don't get it. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. First of all, God, Elohim. Well, the Creator doesn't call himself God. Do you think the enemy would allow you to have any idea? So it's simpler to say the Creator. We could say creation existed because it is. You don't have to make something out of nothing. That's how the enemy undoes things, to find out what makes you tick, to dispose of your physical. Because your eternal, who you are, is not risen. So the Creator, for the Creator is not the author of confusion. The Creator is not the author of shit. It manifested and made. The author is merely walking as man and is not man because it has to undo what was done. But of peace, to which you're supposed to know and you are far from. And it, listen, as in all churches, the body, the goddamn body is the church. We're going to get into it. Of the saints. And you are not living fucking righteous. You saints. For you are in darkness. That's the word murk and mire. You are in the gulf, the place of avoidance. So I'm tired of all these fake religious motherfuckers coming around. So let's read this by Never Thirsty, like the Master Ministries. Some goofy nigga, but anyway. It states, I believe, many believe without lack of knowledge and knowing. So you know this motherfucker went to some theosophical, theology shit. Many people are concerned and even worried about the difficult events that have been occurring in the United States. That's not the slant, but that's ignorance. And this is the solemn ignorance that y'all still have to walk around, the obstacles. All right? And around the world for many years they still got change, but regardless of that, people of all, see how this language casts spells and you're unaware of it? People of all political perspectives. When did you become fucking political? Do you get it yet? These fake religious motherfuckers, but I'm going to read because there's still tea. What I'm doing now is tea. Take a sip. People of all political perspectives, whose perspective, right? And religious viewpoints. Religion has a fucking viewpoint in politics. Oh my goodness. So that means motherfuckers really don't read your Bibles or Qurans or shit. Anyway, nothing, right? Are not sure what is coming next. The vast majority of people, that's not a conundrum in the hypocrisy of the Bible and the Quran and the Talmud and the Torah. Because doesn't it state what the fuck is coming next? Because nobody likes to be self-approved. Anyway, by the narrative of religion decor. I'm not talking about nothing. We're talking about the painted pictures of mosaic they've given you. All right? Fake ass Jews in Hollywood and everything else, Zionists. The vast majority of people wonder why certain events are occurring. People, you're giving them energy. People are accusing one another of being evil. The pot calling the kettle black, huh? Ain't that about a bitch? And no one is aware because they're so prevalent in their two demons of emotions and feelings. Emotions and feelings are demons, y'all. By the narrative of what the fuck a demon. Jinn, Zina, Jina, Jina. All right, the original. Jina. Just because you ain't heard it don't mean it doesn't exist. When I share something with you, it's because we're taking it very far the fuck back. They keep switching and making new shit because it's too stupid to realize some of us know. I believe Jesus and the apostles, apostolate, y'all know what that means, right? Warned us about what we are experiencing in 2 Timothy 3:1. The apostle Paul warned so-called Christians that in the last days difficult times will come. Paul was looking into the far future, was he? Or was Enoch the only one showed the future? When he made that statement, I believe the difficult times Paul referred to as have been here for some times, and times will become more difficult. Scripture teaches that we are living in the last days before the return of Christ. Hasn't every fucking century been the last days? How many last days have there been as far as your existence? Don't you get one? I'm not talking about your return. The return of the Christ. They're actually alluding to the fact that they need Christ to stay dead. But do you know the Christ is dead because you are not benefacting the Christ, the crown? God damn. So, in 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33, it says, "For the Creator is not the author of confusion, but of peace, and in all churches of the saints, you have no peace in your holy temple." So therefore, how can you tap into being sanctified, to being a saint? Your aurora around you is disbanded. It is very weak and is being siphoned and sucked off to allow these things to walk amongst you in great fucking numbers, and making sure that you're weak and easily subjugated. Most of those motherfuckers walking in costumes, it's not always about race, even though that plays a part. You can't marry yourself to something, a body of something, and exist not without its temptations. Okay? So they walk amongst you motherfuckers, but you still choose not to come together. Ideology of Terminator, looking like a man, being able to walk into the camp and then unleash the mega. Let me go on. So, deception, fraud, double dealing, subterfuge, trickery mean the acts of practices of one who deliberately deceives. Deception may one meaning a body of one. Isn't there a body of one? We move as one. Remember, I made that original shit in 1986 on USS Nimitz. I drew this shit out for that fucking and one, and somebody stole it and got rich right before I got out the fucking military, because I didn't think about copywriting and nothing. My brother even knew and says, "Jimmy, I want you to come." I didn't even know what farming mill was. I want you to see something, because everybody knew about me creating the and fucking one. I was a breakdancer. I had this shit says and one airborne, and he takes me to Farming Mills in East Orange off of Main Street, and I see and one everywhere. I was like, get the fuck, the cargo shorts and shit I was making for breakdancers. The full body sneaker for you could break dance with your windsuit that had no strings and shit. I drew all that shit. I still have it. This is what they do. They steal from us. Yeah, I really created it, you stupid fucks. 1986. Deception may or may not imply blameworthiness, since it may suggest cheating or merely tactical resources. Tactical resources. Silent weapons for quiet wars. Magicians are masters of deception. Are you not remembering the fake fucking queen, the wand of Hollywood being broken for that spell to be carried on to the next one, not the scepter of delusion. Miss you, brother. Odes of Peace. Let me read this to you, okay? The Lord. What did I say about the Lord? Are you not in your own prestige and principle? Are you one with yourself? No, you don't govern yourself. You're being governed from the outside by deception. So the Lord is on my head like a fucking crown. That means in your steed. That means it is wearing the truth of its sanctity. And I will not be without him. How can you be? That's why people are being beheaded unknowingly in ignorance by the enemy of all. They wove for me a crown of truth. Why the fuck can you not tap into it? Fuck the chemical lobotomy and synthetic and everything else that are keeping you from accepting your reality. And it caused your branches to bud in me. Isn't that the word of truth? To be heightened and be further enlightened? To be that which flourishes like grounding when you hug a tree, touch a bush, sing to the birds, cry and lie upon the grass, to be grounded? To look into the sky and not be harmed by that which is to protect? For it is not like a withered crown which does not bud, which you are living in today. But you live on my head, and you have blossomed on my head. Your fruits, and that's knowledge, people, your fruits are full grown and perfect. That means complete, motherfuckers. They are full of your salvation. Not the saliva and the spittle of these Zionist fucktards that y'all keep waning and giving power to, and they Mormonist Jesuits, because you refuse to listen. We'll be reading Ode 3 before I read later on. That's all the fuck I wanted to share. Simple things. And if you donated things, I haven't looked. I get notification, I can hit the heart on here, and I don't even see a name. I just hit the heart. I don't want to look at it. I'm really doing my thing to get a lot of shit out of here. Not all, just because a lot of it's just going to be put in the garbage and whatever I don't want, just throwing away. But my mind is, because the weather's getting ready to do a change for the fall, for those who aren't aware. And with it sometimes come these paralysis of diseases, because your crown, the Lord that you are, you're not in your steed, your crown is not heightened to its truth, but based upon a perception of the enemy's narrative of what they do. Why would an enemy want to fight you when they can keep you fighting yourself and fighting one another? Hey, no, 24. What's going on, beloved? Yeah, you know, people are going to do what they're going to do because they don't know what to do. You can't fault them. I'm not here to blame anyone. Remember, I'm here because of balance. That's it. And it will happen with me or without me. But I have my part to play, and it's about balance. And if you choose to remain unbalanced, and that's even for the enemy, that's none of my business. I have no enemies. Yet the enemy is stupid. So, and I'm surprised that y'all haven't realized this yet and snapped about your little fucking, what's that prognosis called? A coma? I don't get it. You dig what I'm saying? I really don't. I'm gonna go grab some Belgian waffles somebody's making me and sit back and eat it, because I don't like eating carbs and sweets and shit. So I'm going to enjoy that. And then it's back to push-ups and my walks, my steaks, my eggs. I know you need to stop thinking you know what I'm thinking. I'm not discouraged. I'm stubborn like Jonah. I don't really give a fuck about doing this. And if someone would say, why are you doing this? Why you don't know who the fuck you are? Don't ask no question unless you question it yourself. Because everything has an order. Regardless of what's being done. You don't have to accept your truth or who the fuck you are or what you are. You can stay a plaything. Listen to all these fake ass Masons and all these other Eastern Stars and fake principal motherfuckers who ain't nothing. They have already given over. The truth. And if you are part of that, I would advise you to shut the fuck up and not tell nobody. Because there are those who are considered hunters. And if they come across you, they won't ask no questions. When the time comes, they will slay you. I'm being straight up. They're here. Not the bad fucking things. No, the ones who will know. And if they ask you, I would advise you to rescind that false invitation of ask one to be one. So, but I do have the Orient constellation on me. I already knew about this belt, but then I took a shot into a friend, and I was like, well, the main 8 prominent stars there. There's no such thing as stars, and there's no Ryan belt and nothing like that. There's no thing of this outer space, Lucy. It doesn't exist. Oh yeah, Belgian waffles are one of my favorites. You know I'm gonna enjoy that. Yo, Humble French, Grand Ascension, what's up, my lord? How you doing? No, we're just getting rid of you. If you don't want to come over here and you don't want to be respectful and you want to sound like you're a little weird or whatever, if they're paying you and it's good and you just believe that you're supposed to keep it up because that's how you get paid, I've already conversed. And then when you start realizing it, and you and this is for these ones who call themselves trolls, and you start realizing that, see, the enemy don't care a fuck about you dying. But if you want to stay that course for a fucking $1, or because you like people to pee and poop in your mouth or whatever the fuck it is you like, or you're just young and stupid, do yourself a big favor. Just unask the channel. Go about your business. Enjoy your life. Get on your roller skate. Or sit in your basement and troll those who like to be trolled. I don't have no like or care or concern for it. But I advise you, I've given you a warning. And that's about some of that shit. I want to say hi to everybody. Okay, or hello, or whatever it is. Oh no, then that's not 1712. Oh, appreciate it. You don't. I think they're messing with my side of the, because I only see 4 likes. Jay, oh wow. They probably are, beloved. You know, can't stop weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Oh, always, always, always. I'm going to get these damn Belgian waffles. I'm feeling it. I'm hungry, and I know. And my boys got me a croissant with egg and bacon. So, you know, I'm coming back. I was looking here because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to watch. I'm going to come back, sit down. Where's it? Oh, dang it. Yeah, hold on. What is it called? It's. I want to make sure I got it right. Where's my list at? This is Hulu I'm looking at, guys. Okay? All right. Immortal Engine. I wanted to watch that because a friend of mine brought something to an associate, a comrade, a brother, whatever the fuck. Not an illusion. Brought something to my attention. So Immortal Engine is going to get watched first. He pointed out some things for me and I made notes. And I'll let y'all know what it is I see on Mortal Engine. And what was the other one? God dog, man. There was another one. My apologies. Where's that? Why do they gotta have so many friggin'? That's why I don't like looking at this stuff. I'm serious. I really don't. I'm not watching Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and all that. No need. I already watched both Dunes. Yeah, the original one was the best. By the narrative, if y'all understand. Remember I talked about the spice and everything and what it could allude to. Just little pointers, okay? And what was the? Was it in Hulu? I'm just trying to make sure, okay? Was it? Okay. It was something dark. Something dark. It's a documentary, and some people know I do look at documentaries because I like to call bullshit, and see how they're playing on people's zero knowledge except for what they've given. And I don't see it here. Where's my? I'm home, right? My stuff. Hold on. Dark Marvels and Dark Side of Comedy, because some of y'all know I did 3 years of stand-up comedy, but I've prepared some pretty wild stuff besides the things that I know of. So what I want to do is, if y'all remember that one movie, Lovecraft Country, with the brother who was running from the pale skin girl, I keep telling these brothers, stay to your fucking selves. It's no problem with who you fall in love with, but in Hollywood, it's different. Now here, if I had me a pale skin girlfriend, right? She better know I don't believe in girlfriends or boyfriend shit, but she better know there's gonna be about 3 or 4 sisters, and the sisters are always willing, as long as, and she probably would be a sister and don't even know it, because there's a lot of pale skins running around. I just don't run up to individuals I'm not sure of and know. I'm not trying to make super babies with the enemy. So, and I ain't saying pale skin people are enemy. They hide amongst them first. All right, but what's going on over there and here in California, right next door, and what people are sharing with me who set up things over in Silicon Valley, my daughter who was a hand, foot, and booty model in San Francisco, when people relinquish certain things to me, and then I really look, and I realize that there's a lot of Jannah in Central America, and they have permitted them to come here with purpose. And I still look at y'all running around. No. So, and I'm not about crayon colors or anything, because I'm just a little different. But some of our melanated people are carbon-based, or whatever you want to call your people. I don't know. Y'all have so many fucking things. Instead of calling yourself the original Atlanteans, because you're worried about what some other motherfucker that don't know shit about is going to say. You know, it's like these dumb niggas talking about, Egypt ain't here. Man, you ain't got to hate them, but you ain't got to listen to them. The further you know, the more you know, the further you research, and then you acquiesce a whole lot of more information by whatever the fuck it is you think or believe, okay? But you access this information, and what happens is you get a little more grounded. It doesn't mean that everything is perfect and right, but you have a little more resources. You ever have somebody like an idiot come, yo, give me you source your information. Oh, shut the fuck up. Is all I ever look at these dumbasses. We got one nigga, yo, spirit wolf motherfucking punk. That nigga went to Africa and talking about everybody. So that's what happens in California. You get a lot of punks coming out of that motherfucker. Just like Texas, New York, Jersey. You get a lot of punks. Louisiana, straight up, because you know about the prison system. A whole lot of them that want to talk like they talk shit. But look, man, this ain't Cali, bro. This is Ancestral Republic, motherfucker. And all that shoot the fade and shit. I'm the motherfucker that offer it all the time, because I really like to get down. I like to stay a little motherfucking, you know, I'm not one of them moist motherfuckers like Duncan Hines. I'm one of them ones that just like that. Okay? And I have to hold back all the time. Okay? So I don't like individuals like that who are just an absurd obscurity, just a malignant tumor walking amongst the people, you know? I'm the one that likes to drag them motherfuckers. I'm not Charleston White. Literally, I'm hands the fuck on. And I have a nice little backup of a consortium of motherfuckers. See what I'm saying? But I'm not the one you want me to put your hands on, because the motherfuckers on the res and everyone else will tell you, stay away from him. That's what they'll fucking say. I could take you outside right here and introduce you to some of my Ecuador, Peruvian, and Mexican little brothers right out here. They almost get ready to set up over here, probably make some steaks and some lambs and bring me a plate like they do every day. I can go over there and let you talk to them. I can take the live out and say, hey, look, I know you might not want to be here, FA, but can you please explain to them some things? Because I like these little weak motherfuckers running around in their little false presumptions of shit. Yeah, I'm ready to fucking war. That's why I'm giving energy for this shit to... Y'all have no idea what's going to happen. Some of you think, okay, well, when it happens, it'll be instant. When you're standing in the midst of that shit, looking down and unable because you have not learned what you're capable of? No. You have no idea. No fucking idea. Do we get another retarded ass fucking Jew come in? Yes, you fake fucking Jew, I sure am, or Chinese, fake Chinese, whatever the fuck you are. Or you little, want to be called an iguana or some shit? Is that what you want to be? You want to be called an iguana? You dumb motherfucker? I like goofy motherfuckers like that. Little young faggots. Little faggots who ain't gonna be nowhere but dead. You know what I'm saying? I know that's right. Waffles ain't good cold. I know, you gotta make it when I get... Lucy, why don't you come here and make me some Belgian waffles? I don't believe in birthdays. You should have figured that out by now. I don't believe in age. I don't even believe in these names. I don't know what the fuck they really are, except for to fill the hypocrisy of everything going on. I don't celebrate them. Everybody who knows me knows me. This is decades of shit. I used to have people saying, happy birthday, family members. And then I remember one time, and they all heard me say this. I did 2 lives, and I cursed all of them out. I says, fuck all of you. Hope you die singing happy fucking birthday and find out what's really going on. And then all of a sudden, people were like, holy shit. As if I wasn't serious when I was politeness with these so-called libtards and everybody fuck else. I don't know what that is. I use time and age because it benefits you. Oh, I don't get into that. Just like I keep telling my beloved ones, stop with the zodiac bullshit. Some things are hard to let go, and it's not hard at all. We keep making something out of nothing, and yet every time I express, leave nothing be and stop what they've done, because you don't know what you're doing to yourself. People just want to override it with their ignorance. Season of the Aquarius, Gemini's, Two-Faces, Cancers, and Libra, and you don't even know what the fuck you're saying. And people just don't get it. You know what I mean? You're not getting to know me. You already should know me. I already told you who I was. I accepted who I was. That's all that matters. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's had the chance to come. Sit the fuck down and have a seat. Y'all make more excuses than anything to keep from doing it. You scared? You literally have people in here who have visited me, who have stayed the night, ate, got to learn some things that they're not going to share on here. And y'all remain culpable in your own fucking destruction. That's all I'm going to say to that. And there ain't nothing I can do about that. That is who y'all are, because you choose not to rise above the occasion. And also, if you know that you're an enemy and you're playing a role, yeah, it would benefit you not to come, because you'll never make it back. It's just what it is. Are we in the time of revealing shit? I ask y'all to pay attention to the little things. It's not complicated. The little things. Y'all still attempting to find the big things as if you're going to get an answer right away when you're the fucking answer. Hey. I don't know, man. Anyway, let me go and get this shit made. I think I want 2 of these motherfuckers with some chocolate chips. Nah, I better stay away from the chocolate. It's not cocoa. Some cinnamon. And honey. Yeah, just know that you're okay no matter what. Because that narrative paints a different picture. It allows a false sense of fear and apprehension. You can't allow that. You have to know. You have to know. No, you literally have to know. And someone say, well, what if I don't? Then you choose not to know. Okay? So anyway, I appreciate it's a hole to the soul. Yeah, we're going to go there. Every single person has all 12 zodiac signs. Yeah, just get rid of that zodiac shit. It's an admission of dismissal of the truth of the 12 so-called tribes, the 12 ornamentations, the 12 Leviticals, the 12, however you want to paint it, just let it be until you know who the fuck you really are. For me, saying sentient ones, pointing out the chrism, the crown, the Lord you are of self. You always hear the 2A community, you're your first responder. Why not be responsible and responsive and respond now? There are things that has to be done, though, in order to acquiesce these things. And you're not going to get it from everybody. What does this mean again? Tall grass, right? This means a plane of grass, right? For those who knows, right? It's like saying a tall glass, right? Right? Tall glass. Think about it. Stop being pessimistic or optimistic. Like, see the glass for what it is and decide whether you want to put something in it or you don't want to, or you want to drink from the motherfucking source. See, they give us this way of lamenting and looking at things that keeps this division. How about the fact that you're actually drinking of the source all the time, but you're unaware of it, so therefore you feel thirsty or hungered, and you don't even know why, so you put things in, and they know what they're doing, to be satiated, yet you're never satiated because you're going to be hungry again. You're going to be thirsty again. Damn, they did a job. I think everybody should start eating with 2 sticks, chopsticks, wooden bowl. It was a time when you could just go and drink out of a river. They poisoned everything with purpose. Everything has been poisoned, toxified, synthesized, everything. And nobody's really paying attention because they're comfortable eating that shit. That's no good. That further pushes you away, further creates a divide. I ain't gonna say too much on here. I have a story to tell. We'll get there. I'm just gonna keep sharing a little information. I'm gonna keep reading, okay? Because some things can't be spoken on here. All right? You dig what I'm saying? Take it easy, Lucy. Just process it, hon. All right? But yeah. I appreciate y'all. All right? I'll see y'all here shortly.